On January 8, 2020, Oprah did an interview with Lady Gaga. During this interview, Gaga talked about her experiences with being bullied, having poor self-image, struggles with self-harm, alcoholism, experiences of being raped, and having a pill dependency. Lady Gaga talks about her high school and college years. When she was in high school, she was criticized for wanting to become a singer. Many people told her that her dream was unrealistic and unlikely to happen. She had gone to college but soon dropped out to pursue her dream of becoming a singer. She created an alter ego who she called Gaga. She used this alter ego to tell her personal story and to be who she always wanted to be. Lady Gaga likes to keep her personality big. She says, "I think it was something that I enjoyed to bemuse people so they would listen to the music, and there was some sort of a state of confusion, like who is this woman?" Lady Gaga recently worked on a series on Apple TV with Prince Harry on mental health.
Lady Gaga speaks on how as a child she had the big American dream on how she would grow up and be this rock star, which was all she wanted and dreamed of in her early life. However, she had no idea how life would really be behind the scenes until she experienced the worst. Lady Gaga was raped repeatedly by someone she knew and someone she trusted. After this interview, she says it was an unnamed music producer who took advantage and raped her multiple times. As a result of this, Lady Gaga developed PTSD and used cutting as an outlet for her pain. Since she was a star traveling the world, she had no therapist, psychiatrist, or doctor to help her through it. So she did what she could, and she started cutting herself. Gaga tells Oprah how she cut herself not only to feel pain, but to show others how much pain she was in. Gaga tells the crowd that what helped her the most was when she started taking medication, and to not be afraid of medications because they saved her life and helped her tremendously. If she didn't take these pills, Lady Gaga would spiral and spasm in her sleep.
Lady Gaga states that every night she would go to bed thinking that she was going to die. She lived that way for 5 years. She says she has begun to accept those years because they molded her into the person she is today. Oprah expresses just how lonely it is to live in a world that everyone thinks is sunshine and rainbows, but in reality it's very lonely and a lot gets swept under the rug. With nobody wanting to help Lady Gaga after the rape, she felt very alone. Lady Gaga says she's not ashamed of the rape, but through the whole Me Too movement, she made the choice to not state who it was because she didn't want to relive it. Lady Gaga then goes on to state just how hard it is living with a chronic pain because since she's the only one that has it, she can't make someone else feel it, therefore nobody will be able to completely understand her pain. Although she is famous, she isn't getting everything handed to her. If the people in her life are doing anything for her, it's dunking her head in a bowl of ice to keep her from going into a dissociative state. Oprah then goes on to say that she has come to accept this and is going to love herself and asks how that come to be. Lady Gaga says that she still has rough days, that some days are better than others, but through therapy you have to sometimes take a step back to go 3 steps forward. Lady Gaga doesn't take any pain medications for her pain, but instead a pill called methylcarbamol, which is an antidepressant. She also takes a few others that are stress-based.
"I am sitting here with arguably the most powerful woman on the planet," Oprah says. Lady Gaga replies, "I have lots of mental health issues and take a lot of medication to stay on board. I get triggered by lots of different things," Gaga says, opening up about her trauma and mental health. "I want an impact, and I always have," Gaga says. "I consider myself a spiritual and religious woman. I don't go to church every Sunday, but I pray every day." "What's been your greatest spiritual awakening?" Oprah asked Gaga. "I will put my shame in a box and radically accept the things in my life. I am a living survivor, and I am thriving, and I'm strong, and take all my life experience and share them."